What's going on, guys? It's the final year-end recap. Week 18 is in the books. Our All-Star game is done and over. We had 10 out of 12 teams participate, so thank you guys so much for doing that. And the winner was Mr. Borgman. So Mr. Borgman gets second place prize money, and he gets All-Star winning prize money. Not bad, Zach. Not bad at all. So when we looked at the total scores, best possible score, guys, I am not that good at Excel. So thankfully YouTube exists nowadays and I can learn how to do things. So best possible score was a 258, at least from my calculations. That was the best possible score. And Zach had 3 of those guys on his lineup. So I mean, that helps, right? I mean, when you've got, let's see, Eckler, Singletary, and the Bills defense getting you 41 points, it's a good chance that you're going to win. Although Cuddy Shark was not far behind him at 143. So, less than 20 points back. So good job there. Rode the homer wave, man. Russell Wilson, Rashad Penny getting it done for him, in a pointless game for you guys. It's always nice to see Penny, after 4 years of being hurt, finally come through and show you guys in the end of a season where you can't make the playoffs and the games mean nothing, that he actually is a good running back. We'll see what happens next year where he ends up. So final standings, Zach, Cuddy Shark, myself, Tons of Anarchy, Don't Panic. Those are your top 5. And when we look at the draft order, remember winner got picked for draft order. Zach went with pick 5. That was his money pick right there. He explained it to me saying he thinks that there are at least 6 elite running backs next year. So he's going to go with pick 5. And then, so Cuddy Shark ends up with the 1 pick. The Walking Dez gets number 2, at the 5th, I don't know, 6th, some 7th, I think you were. No one wanted 2 for whatever reason. I'm drafting 3. I drafted 4 this last year. I think 3 is going to be a sweet spot for me. Don't Panic, drafting 4, which is a really good spot. I gotta say, Willie, I liked drafting 4. It was a good spot. Kind of crazy that you drafted 1 last year and you're going to draft 4 next year. I think that you're going to be in it to win it again next year, man. Like I said, Zach at 5, Chet Caster gets 6, Habano 7, Mad Dogs 8, and Barrett at 9, Thunder Blender at 10, Horn Dogs at 11, and Tons of Anarchy at 12. So Thunder Blender, Horn Dogs, Tons of Anarchy on the turn. So guys, great season again. Man, lots of stuff. I think that if COVID continues to be an issue next year, we're going to have to make some modifications. We should have probably increased our IR spots. It really wasn't that big of an issue until the end of the season there. So I think that we might want to make some changes, increase the IR spots, add 1 extra. Maybe allow for COVID-related waivers in the playoffs. I think that might be a good, interesting one. I'm going to throw some polls into Sleeper in the offseason here. I'm going to talk with our council. We got a couple of guys that kind of help us with rule changes and things like that and see what they think. We've tossed around the idea of doing a keeper or a dynasty league, so I think we'll put that up for a vote and see what you guys think. And yeah, we'll just kind of go from there, man. We'll keep an eye on free agency, keep an eye on the draft. The draft is in Vegas this year, so hopefully our Vegas crew will go and rep the VFL down there. It would be really nice if we could get the VFL draft to happen in Vegas this year. No promises or anything, but we'll see. Okay, so yeah, good luck. Have fun in the off season, guys. Make sure you're looking at all the news and everything. Enjoy the playoffs. For those of you who have a team in the playoffs that is not silver and black, enjoy the playoffs. For those of you who are silver and black fans, I hate you guys. With a real passion. Thanks for getting 10 yards on that last run. Appreciate it. See you guys.